Are you ready for demo day?
I'm already sweating.
We're Kristen and Hal, an artist and author fixing up our first home together.
Our 100-year-old abandoned house sits on a half acre in our hometown in Florida.
Join us as we renovate and restore the Mediterranean architecture.
And save the history of our house before it's gone forever. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel, Cicada & Co.
We're Kristen and Hal, and if you're new here, we've been renovating our 1923 house. When we first bought it, it was completely full of antiques, and last week we just finished cleaning them out.
Now it's time to start demo, and we're going to begin in the kitchen.
When we were first looking for a house, one of the top things on my list was to find a house with a large kitchen. And as you've seen, we ended up buying a house with the tiniest kitchen out of all of the houses that we looked at. Our kitchen was built for 1920s appliances, so we've spent a lot of time thinking about how to redesign it to be able to fit 2020s appliances.
As a lot of you have commented, one option would be to push that wall into the half bath.
And we thought that we had a design that we liked and knew what we wanted to do, but then once we got into the demo, we found something that completely changed our plan. Be sure to stick around to the end because after all of our discoveries during our kitchen demo,
I find one more thing in that infamous garage that is icing on the cake.
It's demo day. We're going in to demo the kitchen with very inadequate tools. Our crowbar is lost somewhere in our storage unit, so we're going to do the best we can.
here's a final look at our tiny kitchen before we demo the cabinets. The appliances have been scrapped and the cabinets have been emptied.
Look, there's an electrical outlet right here. I wonder if that's where they originally ran the stove. Oh, that's old linoleum.
I wonder what's under that.
Wood floors?
Wood floors.
Huh.
The whole house had wood floors.
Well, do you want to try and keep them?
I mean, they're probably completely,
Rotten,
yeah.
like everything else.
But hey, we might find more of a blueprint for what the kitchen was.
Originally looked like. I mean, yeah, that's very interesting to find that electrical outlet, or wiring anyway.
Yeah. I think we might find some other interesting things behind these cabinets.
Yeah.
Despite not yet having the dumpster our contractor promised to deliver, the first part of demo went quickly.
So when we bought the house, we knew there were going to be repairs, but we didn't know the full scope of repairs. We did have multiple inspections, but as you know with home inspectors, they can really just look and not touch. And as you can see, the house was full of antiques, so the inspectors could only look around them and not through them. We actually had one inspector at the site of the snakeskin run away, and he never came back.
This should have been a clue.
Right.
halfway done with demo. Any thoughts?
These suits are very hot, and it's like breathing through a straw in that mask.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit out of shape, a little out of gas.
Plus, what's the temp outside today?
Right now it's 90.
90 with no air conditioning in the house. So, makes sense why you'd be a little out of gas at this point. All right, we'll take a break and head back in. Is that any better?
Yeah,
No technique?
better technique. You gotta put some leaves into it. Not sure what's gonna happen back here.
Gross.
Newspaper. Elvis Presley. So,
Thanksgiving dinner.
so now we know when they redid the kitchen.
Yep. Kitchen reno in 1960.
Explains the aqua.
And the linoleum.
So the house was only less than 40 years old then.
What a mess. Your outfit is completely destroyed.
Oh, more original. Looks like maybe some original stuff back there.
Looks like wallpaper.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's call it a day.
For now. Lunch break.
Yeah.
At this point, our renovation took a turn. If you've been enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to support our channel, you can find us on Ko-fi and our brand new account on Patreon, both linked in our profile.
Stopped off at Habitat store, just see what they have as far as what did we want to sink? Looking at sinks and
A sink,
doors.
a bathroom sink for the vanity that we're trying to build. And it's a vanity made out of a dresser. We need a sink for that. And then kitchen cabinets. Really anything that
We may need.
we're probably going to have to redo almost everything in the house. So boxes of cool tiles.
Oh yeah.
Like something cool
I've
for
found that before.
like a backsplash. Something like that might be neat. I don't know.
Yeah, just it's a good place to go for random stuff.
See what we find. We found the tile. A bunch of this terracotta stuff. There's
We
a
just
bunch-
get peel and stick.
It's a whole bunch of black tile down there.
Do 80s.
Yeah.
An 80s bathroom.
So this was kind of a bust, but we did get some reading glasses, which we really need from all that video editing we've been doing. We decided against the terracotta tile because I think it's too small and too dark for the kitchen floor. But we did get a couple things, some knobs for Hal's upcycle furniture projects and a tarp for when we start the
the lawn cleanup. That's a tip we learned from an old neighbor, to throw all of your lawn clippings on a tarp and then drag them to the road.
And old we mean like 80 something years old. She would, every time we'd walk the dogs, we'd go by and she'd be raking pine needles onto a tarp. Then she'd drag them down to the road.
Yeah. So this one's for Helen. Thanks for the tip. We're going to stop in here really quick. They have a lot of old doors and wood fixtures, sinks, tubs, all super old, antique.
All era appropriate. Yeah, I think you covered it. I have a feeling we'll be spending a lot of money here sometime.
These knobs are so cool. This is a really cool store. They have a lot of antique doors and windows and fixtures. This will be probably exactly where we need to come. What's this? Look at this thing. A mantle?
Wow.
Pretty cool.
And mount that.
All the lead paint you could ever want. Get that away from
Look at that carved thing.
Whoa.
This is what I'm afraid my garage will turn into. Either afraid or looking forward to it.
What do they have out back?
I see tables. Windows. More windows. Look at those big gates.
Wow.
Imagine if we put that on the front of the house.
Those are cool. They're massive. It's starting to get hot.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just completely surrounded by old doors. Love all the old hardware on these. Tiny handles. They're so cute.
Pick a door.
There's too many.
A little bit like a nightmare.
Too many doors.
We might be needing a few of those.
Oh wow. That's pretty good to know, actually.
Yeah.
But there's a stash of red Mediterranean tiles here waiting for us. And our roof.
Pick up a pallet, take it home.
Look at these gates. Another set of huge gates.
I like it. That sink would fit. It's tiny.
That little one?
Yeah, on the vanity.
I think that's one that just attaches to the wall, though. That's not a drop-in. I love this one. So cool.
We could just get these two tubs and put them in the yard. We'll go get some ice.
For our ice bath?
Yeah. That's a really cool vintage toilet. That is old.
Wow. I've never seen a toilet that shape. Definitely old. What's up with this little tub? That's a cute size.
Got little feet to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Melting.
We're here for kitchen demo day 2, and we have to get it finished today because Hal's going out of town tomorrow for work, and he'll be on a week, and our general contractor will be taking over, so any demo that we want to get done, we need to get it finished today. But we're already drenched in sweat. It's so hot out again, and so we're trying to figure out how to set up an outdoor shower with the hose. We have a plan, but we can't find where to connect the hose. It's really strange. She has all these hoses in the yard that just go to nowhere. Like they're not hooked up anywhere.
I found a spigot, but it's not on. There's no water to it. There's 2 hoses back here. Like a fireman hose.
It's coming out. Ah! There it is.
Let that run for a minute.
We've got water.
All right. We have showers.
Okay. We got this hose hooked up over there to the only nozzle or faucet, whatever. The only faucet that we could find that's working goes this way, through the fern jungle, over to this lovely spot in the shade of this tree.
I think if we come around.
We have a platform there.
Yeah, we can just.
Notice how wet Hal's shirt is pre-shower.
Yeah, pre-shower. That's sweat. It's not from messing with the hose.
I think this will be nice. It's pretty hidden here. The road is over that way. Definitely can't see it. Back there is where the back entrance is and where we'll be coming out from the kitchen demo, so then we can just come through here. Cool off?
I'm excited.
Me too. All right, now we can get to work.
Yeah. Pretty hidden.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
After a terrible heat exhaustion yesterday wearing that suit, we're gonna go in. Now that we have the shower hooked up, we'll just wash off every few minutes. Every time we take a water break, we'll rinse off.
This is where we left off yesterday. We have a big pile of debris that we need to carry outside so that we can finally find out what's behind the rest of those cabinets. We were still waiting for that dumpster that our contractor had promised to deliver, so we decided to back up Hal's trailer and just use that for now.
That's coming down.
Oh, I can't see out of these things.
With a little bit of wallpaper peeking out from behind the cabinets, we were both getting really curious what was hidden behind there. We also had to be very careful not to damage it as we removed the cabinets.
These cabinets are nailed to the wall, and that's why it's been so hard to pry them off. They're not screws, they're nails. So trying to figure out the best way to get them down. And you can pull it out. No, it looks like it's detached from the wall.
Wow.
Whoa! Look at the original beadboard. Interesting.
Wow.
And where it's painted, that kind of gives us a clue of maybe where
Furniture was?
original cabinets were.
Those were the cabinets, white, and then that was...
Or the cabinets were there and these were shelves. And it was painted white behind the shelves.
Yeah, that's what I think. Oh yeah, cabinet there and then shelves there.
Yeah. Interesting. We're thinking that this entire nook here was possibly a built-in, like the one that's up top, because you can kind of see there's a seam here, and down here it looks like the same beadboard that is up top. And this is just like stuck on top of it. It's just something they stuck on top of it in 1960 when they redid this thing.
It'll be interesting to pull this out. See what happens. Yeah, these things are in there. Wow.
Look at that. This whole wall is like shiplap.
Yeah. Because that's bigger than beadboard though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's thicker. It's like somewhere in between shiplap and beadboard. It's really cool. Maybe we can build a built-in here and leave that as the background.
If we can leave that as like shelves. Or yeah. Open shelf, open cabinets is
Yeah,
that like a
maybe.
thing?
Or like glass doors. Look at that.
More wallpaper.
Looks like where shelves were. Here.
Yeah, you're right. Look where they didn't paint.
Yeah, that's where these were just built-in
Open
shelves.
Oh, we gotta leave that, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully we can recreate that.
Yeah.
We won't be able to put the stove over here like we wanted.
Shoot. Yeah, we were gonna take that whole section out.
Yeah, we may have to rethink that. Well, this wall is toast.
Yeah.
My prediction is that the only walls in the casa that are rotten are the ones that we want to take down anyway, to do things like put French doors in instead of a window, or possibly be able to extend the kitchen a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Even up to the second floor. Maybe we could move that whole wall out and build out something.
This wall that's right here behind us that's the kitchen, and then upstairs is the guest room. But if we could push this whole wall out, we'd be able to create a bigger kitchen and a primary suite, which right now there's not really a primary suite. There's one bedroom upstairs that's a little bit bigger, but they both share a bathroom, so that would be pretty cool. Disclaimer, if we suggest this to our general contractor, he will look at us like we have lost our minds.
Which we have.
The last time we suggested even putting in French doors, he said, let's do what we need to get done and then see if we have anything left.
If we can take this whole wall out right here, since the whole thing's rotten, and then push it out, like I said, just a counter with light depth. That's all we need to do.
This is so cool.
Yeah. These nails are just falling out.
This was one of the studs, and I just touched it and it just
Fell out.
look, this is the stud when they say down to the studs.
But we found pretty boards. And also now it's got us rethinking this whole thing.
Yeah, totally.
It's so cool to look at these original marks where they measured it in. I love that. So I think I just found something for the kitchen rummaging through the back of the garage. I think these are cupboard doors for that pantry up above.
Oh my gosh, I think you're right.
So, you know, the way up the upper shelf there, this is the same hardware as in the bathroom
Oh my gosh,
and in
you're
the door
right.
to the roof.
Okay, let's go check it out.
There were hinges here.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Does that fit?
Almost. It doesn't quite want to fit.
Maybe it fits on that one. Maybe it's a little bit warped, like flip it upside down.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's a fit.
That is so cool.
That's nuts. I found it in the back of the garage.
And then we can rebuild the whole rest of this built-in.
See you next time on Cicada & Co. Thanks for watching.